Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a video that I have titled Friday Night Lights, and that is because I am doing my nails for my son's Friday night football game. So he is a junior in high school and he's playing on the varsity team, so they play on Friday nights, and our team's colors, as you can see, are red, white, and blue. So on my nails, I have a coat of sweet and sour lacquer Smicky sauce. Then I have 2 coats of Orly's GRLPWR Girl Power, and this is from the Orly Color Pass. I think it was from the 90s one. So that is my red. My white is Sweet and Sour Lacquer's White Silk. And then my blue is Orly's Last Run. And I don't know what happened to this bottle, but it needs to be cleaned. So that is my red, white, and blue. The plates that I'm going to be using, Maniology, and this is M306. And I'm using this for my son's jersey number. And then I am also using this plate from Black Cat Stamping, and this is plate 065 Touchdown. And I'm going to be using That's My Boy, and then Football Mom. So I'm going to get myself ready and we'll get started. Hold on. Okay, so I have the number plate, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 54 outlined in red, and then a 54 outlined in blue, and then I'm going to reverse stamp in the opposite color. So I have my nails reversed, so that's what I'm doing with the number. So the red that I'm using is from Maniology, and this is Fireside. So that's going to be my red. Let me get a piece of tape. Yeah. And our team was pretty good last year, but I know we had a lot of seniors, so I'm not sure what the season will bring, but hopefully we have a good season. Because if you have a child in sports, I don't know about you, but I'm a very sore loser, and my son is a little mini me, so if they lose, there's no talking to them. Actually, too, there's no talking to him if he has a bad practice. He came home a couple nights this week in a bad mood. I don't even talk to him unless he talks to me first. So, life with a teenager. All right. So now we're going to do it in blue, and I'm going to use Maniology's, and this is Canterbury. does not want to come off. All right. And now we'll do the 4. Yeah, I'm such a sore loser. I very rarely play board games because if I lose, it's embarrassing. All right, so that's the 4 for now. I'll get tape and clean that off in a little bit. Okay, now we're going to take this plate, and I think I'm still going to use the Canterbury, and we're going to do That's My Boy. So that will be on 54, will be on one hand. And Football Mom will be on the other. And I bought one of those Loud cups last year. I kept forgetting to bring it with me though, but I told him this year he's going to be hearing me in the stands this year and know it's me. All right. And of course we got our school swag. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats. Okay. So there's Football Mom. All right. All right, so I'm going to color in the footballs, and this is Zoya's COLIN, and this is a lovely shade of brown, and this is also my son's name, COLIN, so how appropriate. So COLIN will get footballs in his color. All right. There's a lot of water here. I'm afraid to go outside the lines. Alright, so I think one down, and then we'll do this one. Doing this is so hard because I am blind, such a hard time seeing, so I want to bring it closer, but I'm trying to remember to let you guys see what I'm doing. And remember to keep talking as I'm concentrating. Alright, let's see. Alright. And the bottom of that M looks like there's no blue, so I'm gonna put a little dab of blue.
No, she's busy with homework.
Alright, that looks better. Alright. So now I'm going to take the outlines 54 and I'm going to paint the inside red. Alright, that looks good. Alright, now the 4. I don't know if you guys are football fans, but even if you don't watch the game, I enjoy listening to the band playing their sideline stuff, and I make a point of watching their halftime. Cousin of mine, her daughter, well, and her son were both in band, and she always said, you know, people go and get their food while the band's out there, but I always make a point to make sure I watch the band too. So if your child is in band, I watch. Okay, so now we're ready for the 4, and we're going to use the blue to paint in. And my older son, he's an artist. He could care less about sports. So it's just funny how two boys, but they're like nothing alike. And I don't say that in a bad way. This just is not sticking. I feel like it's... There we go. And now the 5. The only thing bad about them being opposites is that they really don't hang out too often together because of having different interests. They can't really understand what the other one's into, you know. Oh my god, this is like, shouldn't take this long, but it's... Alright, so that took longer than it probably should, but I'm going to let them dry and then we're going to put them on. Be right back. Okay, so I think they are dry enough. So I have them ready. So because I have blue on this hand, I'm using the red numbers. And the red on this hand, I'm using the blue numbers. Not that I think it matters, but hey. So I have my Orly bonder. So we're going to put the number on the pinky. And I'm saying that out loud so that I hear it, so I remember what I'm doing. And then all right. Looks like an S. $50. $54. And this is That's My Boy. Oh, I love it. Oh, I somehow have to fix that. All right, so now we're gonna do the shorties. Okay. Did I do that? Good Lord, did I put it on upside down? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. $54. And now we got Football Mom. Oh, I love it. All right, so I'm going to, look at how dry I am. I'm going to clean up, do a little correcting there, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I put on my SheModern Clear Satin Stamping Sealer. And then I have on my Sweet and Sour Lacquer Gloss Sauce. And I'm a little bit shiny because I just put some lotion on, which I gotta give a shout out to Victorian Varnish. This Lavish, this one's rainbows, but this hand and cuticle cream is just awesome. So I just put that on, so a little hydrated. But here's what they look like, and I think they look adorable. So this Football Mom is ready to see 54 bust some heads and pancake somebody. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little last minute short video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it, and hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.